Hello, this is a review for my LaserDisc Elite CLD-99 player. This is one of the last LaserDisc dedicated players Pioneer did for the US market. Now, Pioneer did do other players for the Japanese market were even more superior to this one, but this was the best player they had to offer in the US, which had a sort of the best noise reduction you could have at the time. 3D YC separation filter. Player has a dedicated CD player and obviously LaserDisc tray as well. One of the nice features of this player is it does have auto reverse, so at the end of the movie the laser flips side, so you don't have to get up and turn the disc over. A lot of people on YouTube generally have, well, the reviews I've seen of very old players or mid to range player. This is the top of the range player which has all the features that you really need. I have over 100 laser discs, and obviously I'm not going to go through all of them and show you all the films. So all I've got is a selection of films to show you. This is Brazil, the Criterion collection. As you can see, it has way too many discs. I think it's about 4 or 5 discs, I think. You get the theatrical and the happy ending version, and some documentaries thrown in as well. So if you can find the DVD version, I'd get that version because it's just too much effort getting up and changing all those discs. But it's still, a neat collectible. Like most laser discs, I mean, people like to own them because of the gatefold covers and big box sets with loads of information provided as well. And also be careful. I mean, a lot of people think LaserDisc has Dolby Digital surround sound. It doesn't always. It will have digital sound, as you can see, which is basically a PCM soundtrack, which is uncompressed sound, which you get on Blu-rays now. But this is on LaserDisc since the late 80s, so which is very cool. A Terminator 2 special edition. There's so many editions of Terminator 2 on LaserDisc, it's just silly. But this has all the features that were on the Ultimate Edition DVD that was released, what was it, like 5-6 years ago. This also comes with a nice little booklet and information about the film, and a little letter from James Cameron as well. So this is the thing I really liked about LaserDisc. It had always something more for the film fan. Original Star Wars trilogy with all in CAV format, so you can pause the picture, jump frames perfectly, and has extra features. Now it also has commentaries on the films, but the commentaries are fucking awful. Just little bits of interviews they've just shoved on, but it does have some nice archive footage and old trailers and loads of stills from the production and models, which is pretty sweet. But you can get this set for like 50 quid now. Also, you've got the Criterion collection of Ghostbusters. This has this screenplay on the LaserDisc, a couple of deleted scenes, trailers, and obviously a wicked gatefold cover, and it has PCM soundtrack, which is actually, I think, is actually better than the recent Blu-ray. Blade Runner Criterion. Now this is worth quite a lot before the DVD came out. Now once the final cut came out, the value in this completely dropped. It isn't worth much anymore. A crusty old LaserDisc, which actually it was quite rare to get hold of Delirious on LaserDisc. I still like to keep hold of that. And another rare one is Superman 4, the widescreen version. Has the tornado sequence and missile sequence in widescreen, which you can get on DVD, but it's in like deleted footage and not in very good condition. But that will set you back about 50 quid. Phantom Menace, Star Wars, and this is the only version you can get of the theatrical cut in high resolution format. Very nice cover, comes with Dolby Digital EX. This is probably one of the best Dolby tracks I've ever heard. It's incredibly loud, incredibly aggressive soundtrack, and perfect for demos. And also, I've got quite a few DTS discs. This is Dragon, and the DTS disc, the surround track, is fantastic, far superior to the a Dolby Digital DVD, which you can get in most shops. Now, just putting in the LaserDisc to show you how quickly it can turn over. It takes a few seconds to read it. Quite noisy machine as well. Fired up. Now change over to side B. Takes about 10 seconds, so it's pretty quick. I mean, there's always reports of people saying, oh, it takes forever, it's too long, blah blah blah. But it's actually pretty quick. And if you want Dolby Digital playback, you're going to need a Dolby Digital RF demodulator, which basically coaxial input and output to an amplifier, and you get 5.1 surround sound. You can't just plug it directly into an amplifier unless it has one built in. Also notice the quality of the LaserDisc version of Phantom Menace. This is a CLD version, so you can't do frame by frame perfectly, but it's got built-in digital memory. You can pause it, jump chapter really quickly, and the playbacks for LaserDisc is pretty good. I mean, it's 425 lines of resolution, so it's obviously better than VHS, just a little bit under DVD. If you've got a really good calibrated TV, good line doubler, and LaserDisc player, you can get fantastic picture. It's a CAV version of Superman 2. Obviously, just give you a demonstration that you can pause the film perfectly, like so, and continue, and then obviously you can with CAV format you can jump frame by frame. So pause, and you can step frame by frame. And also changing chapters, you can do it really quick as well, just like a DVD. Also with this player you can adjust the noise reduction settings. You can change the sharpness, change the 3D YC separation, and store it on 3 different memory channels, which is very handy. To finish off, I have some footage of laser rot. As you can see the Columbia TriSTAR logo, you can see glitches in the picture if you look very carefully, and red speckles. This is a manufacturing defect of LaserDisc. Over time the picture will degrade. Happened a lot on a lot of the Sony discs. The pressing plant that produced them wasn't particularly up to standard, as I recall reading. So you get a lot of discs with all these speckly images appearing. So be careful when you pick up second-hand discs from eBay. If you go on a LaserDisc database, you can find a list of all the films which have laser rot, because it's very disappointing to spend a lot of money on disc and it's rotted. So yeah, keep an eye out on that. But hope you enjoyed my review, and I should be doing some more in the future, so keep a lookout.